Good Monday makers, and welcome back to another episode of Maker Pipe Monday. This is our weekly build showcase series where we round up projects from the community to get ideas and inspiration. This week we're looking at a roof rack crossbar, a simple greenhouse, stake storage, a painting rack, and a monitor mounting hack. So a lot of cool ideas and projects to look at. Let's jump right into it. First up is this roof rack crossbar from Lewis, and you can see he already had this existing roof basket, but it wasn't really set up to haul kayaks and surfboards, paddleboards, things like that. So what he did was really simple. He attached two T connectors, one on each side of the basket, and added a piece of conduit between the two. This is a really great idea because this happens a lot. We see with like wheelchairs and boats and things like that, where you adapt the connectors using shims. And we actually did a couple of videos on shims that you could get or make yourself to do this kind of a thing. But it's really simple and it worked out great for this project. You can see added one on the front and on the back, and then it looks like he painted them black as well to match the roof basket. Makes sense. And then he added these foam kind of pieces around the pipes. And I imagine they're made for it, which I'm sure works out awesome. You can also do like pool noodles and things like that. But really great, Lewis. Thanks so much for sharing that. We love seeing it. Next up is a project from Rob, and this is the stake storage shelf that he made. He said nothing fancy, but they wanted to kind of organize their surprisingly large collection of metal stakes. And what they did was really simple. So they've got this frame. It looks like there's four verticals connected with T connectors on the outside and 180s in the middle. And then from those verticals, they added a T connector that goes out and then another T connector that goes up. And this creates kind of like a U shape that they can store the rebar and the metal stakes there going all the way across. Really great solution. Looks like it's organizing them nicely, keeping them off the ground. Looks great. He said Jed shown for scale. So cute dog. Thanks so much, Rob, for sharing that. We love seeing it. Next up is a project from Kana, and this is a simple greenhouse that she made last season. Said she's looking to do something similar, maybe even bigger this year. But what she did was a really great and easy way to do freestanding greenhouses. So there's metal rebar stakes actually hammered into the ground, and then the conduit slides over top of it. And it looks like she's got the verticals actually bent that go up to the roof, all the way around to the other side, which is a really great method. And then she's using T connectors to connect the front and back half together. Then she's got greenhouse plastic draped over top. Really simple design, but it looks like it's working great. And she's got a tarp even attached on the back. I don't see exactly how it's attached, but we really commonly see the greenhouse plastic clips just kind of snapped over top of the conduit and the plastic. That works great. There's also some other methods you can do. That's probably the easiest and simplest. You can also cut up some PVC and make your own plastic clips that just clamp over top of it. So really great, Kana. Thanks so much for sharing that in the Facebook group. We love seeing that. Next up is a project from Dan, and this is really cool. This is a T-junction, he's calling it, for mounting a monitor arm to a desk or some kind of a structure. But basically what he did is there's 3.5-inch piece of black iron pipe, and he shimmed the connectors to that piece. He's got a 90-degree connector connected, as well as a 45-degree connector. And then he's got that black iron pipe threaded into a floor flange. And from there, he added that into the desk with actually three more 45-degree connectors, and then the flange is facing up. And this allowed him to take the monitor arm. It's a really big monitor arm, heavy duty. But I think he said there's a carriage bolt that goes through the center of the mount here. And he's got that going through the black iron pipe down, and then these washers, and there's a wing nut there to kind of clamp it all together and tighten it completely together. So that's a really great solution. He said it's holding up really strong, which is awesome. That rigid joint is a really smart thing to do for projects because we found that the connectors can work with certain sizes of black iron pipe and be shimmed to them, which is a great way if you need a really rigid joint like that in a certain part of your project. Really smart thing to do. Thanks so much, Dan, for sharing that. We love seeing it. Next up is a project from Keith, and this is a paint rack for his laser shop. You can see the framework here, and he used 8 90-degree connectors to kind of build a cube. And these back pipes here are the highest out of any of them, and they go all the way up, and they're braced side to side with 2 T connectors. And then it looks like he's got 45-degree connectors to brace them on the back here, and then those pieces on both sides are connected with T connectors. It's a really great design, and then he just added wood. He notched out the wood for on the bottom for the shelves. These hold different paint supplies and things. And then up here, he's got another board that's actually leaning up against the back of the frame, and this is what holds the things that he's painting. Looks like a really great solution. Keith, thanks so much for sharing that. We love seeing it. Hope you guys enjoy these episodes as much as we love doing them. Let us know down in the comments your favorite project from this week. We'd love to know. If you need any help with a project, reach out to us. We're always here and happy to help. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.